Good morning one and all. Now in today's class we'll be studying about principles of plant layout. In that the first point is what? Maximum flexibility. Now clearly you need to understand what do you mean by the term flexibility. Okay. Flexibility means what? What all kind of changes can be done in the organization. As already I have discussed that, okay, if the organization has been using something old technology, means whatever the old machines which are there or outdated machines which are there, so because of that what happens, growth and development of the company will not take place. Okay, so because of that, as per the advancement of science and technology, they need to develop and grow themselves. So because of that what happens, changes should be implemented in the organization. Now the question may be arising in your mind that what do you mean, means which kind of changes can be done. Changes can be done regarding what? Technological changes will be there. Okay, then also changes can be done in the working pattern or working style of the company. Okay, so many changes can be brought in the organization, and also changes can be there internally also or externally also. Internally means what? It can be there within the organization, means changing the working pattern or structure of the organization. And external means what? Outside the organization. Now outside the organization what all changes can be implemented? So that is called as maximum flexibility, means what all changes can be implemented in the organization. Okay, like when we are speaking about the product also, now we have spoken about the technological changes. Okay, like due to the advancement of new technology or new machines which have been coming, so whichever new machines have been implemented, usage of those machines, how that will help in the growth and development of the organization. And also not only the changes in the machine should be brought, but also changes can be brought in the this also products also. Like suppose imagine that the company is there, okay, and this company, they have sold the products to the customer, and after selling the product to the customer, they found out that they did not get that much profit or that much sales were not increased. So because of that what happened, they had made little changes in the product. So the changes can be done in the design of the product. Okay, then how to improve the quality of the product. So like that way minor changes can be brought. Okay, so that is called as a maximum flexibility. The next one is maximum coordination. Now here what do you mean by coordination? Now here there should be a proper coordination among the various departments which are there. Now we will speak about what happens in the production department. Okay, like suppose there are three processes or three departments which are there. That is process 1, process 2 and process 3. Now just think that there is no link or there is no coordination among these three departments. If they fail in coordination, then they cannot give a good output or they cannot give a good result. So because of that what happens, there should be a proper coordination among the workers in the organization. Okay, like okay, there are 10 workers. Just think that one simple example, that now just 10 workers are there and these 10 workers have to complete that particular task given to them. So when all together all the 10 workers have to complete that particular task, okay, now it is not the question of only 1 or 2 workers, because here we have taken example that how many? 10 workers. Means all the 10 workers should try to cooperate with themselves and they should try to properly coordinate, and then only they can give a good output or good result. Then maximum use of volume, how they can try to raise or increase the volume of sales. Like when usually the sales will be increased. Sales will be increased when, okay, when the company is getting more and more profit. Suppose what happens, when the company will sell the product to the customer, okay, that time what happens, if the many customers will try to purchase that product, that time only the sales will be increased. But suppose think that if the company is selling the product to the customer and there are less number of people or less number of customers purchasing that particular product, so at that point of time what happens, sales will not increase, rather it will decrease. So how to raise or increase the volume of production, or how to raise or increase the volume of sales, means how to increase the sales. Okay, the next one is what, maximum visibility. Now here the two keywords have been given here as a maximum visibility, that how proper utilization of human resources and material resources will be done. Now we will speak about, I will explain briefly how proper utilization of material resources and human resources will be done. Material resources means what? Now they will take into consideration that how much materials have been required or how many materials are required in order to do or complete that particular product. Okay, so whatever quantity of raw materials are required, no, that much quantity only should be ordered. They should not try to order some more or extra. Then how properly they can make utilization of human resources. Now as you know that human resources are there, that people are there, and they have to make proper use of the people, and the people are, means the employees who are working, they have been classified as what, skilled employees are there. Okay, then unskilled employees are there. So like that way, now if a person is having that particular talent, in order to he has knowledge and he has talent in order to do that particular task been given to him, no. Okay, so like that way they have to make use of the talent of that particular person. So that is called as this one, maximum visibility. Okay, how proper utilization. Utilization means what? Using the human resources and material resources. Then the next point is what? Maximum accessibility. Now what do you mean by maximum accessibility? Now here they have to make whatever the proper utilization of, they have to see that whether the plant, machinery and equipments which are there, it is placed in a proper manner. Okay, like suppose what happens, whatever are the machineries and whatever the equipments are there, whether they have been placed in a right place. Okay, that they have to take into consideration. So that is maximum accessibility. Okay, then minimum distance. Now here what do you mean by the distance? Now just think that we will take example that one organization is there, and if it is a small organization, and that time what happens, when a small organization is there, no, limited area is there or limited space is there. Okay, so like that way they have to see what is the distance covered. Okay, like just think that the two departments are there. Okay, one department is located in one corner and other department is located in other corner, or side by side these two departments are there. And that time what happens, okay, the machines which have been kept in one department, they have to carry or lift that machine from one place to the other place. That time what happens, the distance covered they have to see whether the distance covered is a short distance or a long distance. Now whether the distance covered is a short distance or short area is there, okay, then that time what happens, they will face the difficulties or problems to handle that particular machine. The next one is minimum discomfort. Now clearly understand that discomfort means what? See here, whatever the difficulties or problems have been faced relating to what? Lighting, okay, then sunlight, heat, noise, these are the discomfort. Discomfort means the workers who are working in the organization, they are not comfortable to work in that particular environment. That is called as discomfort. Not comfortable means what? Okay, they are facing the problems of lighting, okay, then heating, then sunlight, noise. Now we will take one simple example. Now just imagine that if the worker is working in one department, and that time what happens, they are facing the lighting problem. There is no proper sun rays or a natural light been coming in that department. It is full of darkness. Okay, that time what happens, the worker will not feel comfortable to work in that environment, even though he want to give his best output or best result. He's trying from his side, but that time what happened, okay, the he's not getting that proper facilities. The natural light is not been coming, or they have been facing the problem of heating. Okay, in the summer season means more heat is there. Okay, or suppose noise problem is there. So like that way, these are the discomfort. They are not comfortable to work in that particular area, or they are not comfortable to work in that particular environment. So that is minimum discomfort. The next one is inherent safety. Okay, now what are the safety measures provided to the employees in the organization? Okay, like suppose what happens, if they are doing the work based on the risky work is there, like fire work is there. Okay, they are preparing the bolts, nuts and all that, and that much risky work is there. So that time what happens, safety measures are to be provided to the employees. Means they should provide them proper helmet. Okay, then hand gloves. Okay, whatever may be the safety measures, or you can also consider it as safety devices, which should be provided to the employees so that they can remain safe. Then maximum security. Even not only apart from the safety devices should be provided to the employees, but also what or how the security, means you can take a simple example that, okay, job security should be provided to the employees. Like suppose after the retirement, okay, what all retirement, after retirement what all pension funds will be given for them. Okay, so how they can try to secure their job. So these are all about the principles of plant layout. Only you need to remember that, means what all change. Now just briefly we can explain that what all changes can be implemented in the organization. They can be the technological changes, okay, or the changes can be done in the kind of the product. Then how proper coordination should be maintained among the employees. Then how to raise or increase the volume of production or volume of sales. And maximum visibility, means they should make a proper utilization of human resources and material resources. And maximum accessibility, means whatever the plant, okay, machinery and equipments, they should be placed in a proper manner. And the distance covered in that particular area. If some big machines are there and they are not feeling comfortable to work in that particular environment. Then minimum discomfort, means if the workers are facing the problems relating to means lighting, heating, okay, then noise disturbance is there, and because of that they are not feeling comfortable to work in that particular environment. Then what all safety measures or safety devices will be provided to the employees. Like suppose if the organization is manufacturing some parts which have been fireworks which are there, okay, where some risky part is there, okay, like preparing the bolts, nuts. So like that way safety devices or safety measures should be provided, and the security measures also should be provided to the employees. So these are all about the principles of plant layout.